Hello, today we're going to learn how to cheese a command grab. So, as Faust, you're probably having the most fun of your life when you're either throwing items or doing your afro pressure. For me, afro pressure is not replaceable by anything. I love it, I feel great when I run it, and I get to explode people for not knowing how to defend against me. So, how do we cheese a command grab? Obviously, we can get strike throw and get people to hold this throw by threatening our strike. But sometimes you just need to cheese a command grab to get in. There are many ways to do it. We're going to go over some of them. Some of the ways we'll use meter, and some of them won't use meter. For example, I've talked before about the empty jump command grab, which is a good way to reset pressure, get some damage in, and force your opponent to jump a bit more in pressure. You can do this from either command grab or OTG safe jump, which you get from either 2D, mix, or normal throw. Where else can you choose a command grab? So here are a few ways that involve meter, which you may or may not have known from before. So I think the most common one is simple PRC. A lacking opponent who uses all preemptive moves in neutral, who you see whiff maybe in neutral or throwing projectiles. This will be a good way to get a command grab on them and start your pressure. So here I can record Kai doing stun edge, right? And I will see him do this, and I can punish him. Okay, so this is like a pretty easy way to confirm a command grab. Of course, you can just punish by doing close slash. Nothing wrong with that. Both are good. You can do whatever you prefer. In case they have meters, sometimes they will react with a PRC, and then command grab might be a bit stronger. But it's just up to you. So, what other ways do we have to cheese a command grab? Well, J2K is another one. Canceling J2K with a JS, doing this. As you can see, I started the JS, but the JS doesn't come out, so it's basically a fast RC JS cancel. Will let you land into a command grab. If you do it too fast, the command grab will whiff, since they're still in recovery, as you can see. So we'll have to delay it by 1 or 2 frames. This is still pretty hard to react to. And of course, you can run your strike there. This is a true string. If I tell him to mash on block, he will not be able to. Let's tell him to mash this. As you can see, he gets hit. And you can make it a true string if you don't delay it. Up to you. Which means this will catch people holding up. This will catch backdash as well. Of course, after mashing 60, which is what they will normally do after J2K, this still works. So they'll have to be ready to mash something else. Only 5p or 5 frames or 5 frames or faster will beat this. Be careful against characters like Soul. They can try to fuzzy mash the 5k, which is only losing to a delayed close slash, slightly delayed close slash. I can set the bot to do a 6-frame move here. It is a small window, but you can still beat it with the command grab. There we go. That's how you know you're doing it right. Whenever you're practicing this and other command grab setups, try to set the bot to do 6-frame moves to make sure you're doing it as fast as you can and you get proper muscle memory. So that's J2K, how to cheese a command grab. Okay, what are other ways you can cheese a command grab? Well, Scarecrow S. If you force somebody to block a Scarecrow S, you can do a fast JS cancel, just like we did before. You can drift it to either way you want, like here or here. Depending on how your opponent is blocking, and even here you can get a fast command grab. Just like before, you can do a delayed close slash to frame trap, or you can do an immediate close slash to get a real string. Okay. I swear that you can get a real string. Yeah, okay. The real string may be only from charge K-Grow. Escrow. you might be able to get a real string with, yeah, 5p and 2k. Yeah. So that's another way to cheese a command grab. This is already 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the next one, which I almost see nobody using. And this is a method you would like to use against people who like dash blocking a lot. So all the people who are doing like this, like a annoying thing at you, and they get like IB sometimes, and they get really close and annoying, and then they press 5p or 6p, and you get really annoyed because you don't know what to do. How do I zone them? Well, if you do have meter, you can use any slash button. Would work really well with this. So the way it works is you'll run a 6h, and as you know, people really like 6p after 6h, for example. It's like a big range move, and you will cancel it into a Scarecrow S, into a fast command grab. You can also wait to see them whiff and then do it. If you're baiting buttons, it's another option. And if you don't see them whiff, you can just go to the other setup. Just only when you have meter. Don't do this too much as well. You don't want them to be used to it. You just want them to be caught by it when you need it. Okay, make sure to close around after this. So again, we run this, we see them press, and we do it preemptively, or we do it afterwards as a punish. Both work, both are good. You can do this from different moves. Different moves will have different timings though. So you want to make sure you know the timings for your different moves. The higher attack level moves give you different window basically to do it on than the lower ones. So you'll just have to lab the timings, figure out how it works. It's a nice extra layer to your mix, and a way to keep people from just straight up mashing or doing 6Bs when you don't want to threaten your special cancels, etc. As you know. So that's another way to cheese mix and to cheese a command grab. Let's go to the next one. Okay, next one is from mix. Mix. We'll get blocked many times. We'll do like this kind of strings, and we'll get mix, and we have meter, and we cancel it to be safe. And when we cancel it to be safe, we actually get a nice strike throw situation. So when you cancel mix, you have a bunch of ways to mix. Get a command grab. So one of them is a JK. From JK, if you time it right, you can make a tick throw situation where you either threaten JK or you threaten a strike. As you can see, close slash will frame trap them. So yeah, and you can even make it a real string. You don't have to do this from fast RC. Making it from fast RC just makes it more confusing and better meter use. As you can see, it saves you a bit of meter, so if you can do it from fast one, it is good. You can use JP as well. JP is a bit less plus than JK, so I prefer using JK, but JP is also good. It's more adaptive, has less recovery. So up to you guys, which one you prefer. Both work, both are good. From mix, you can also just do a fast mix into an empty, like a JS. As you can see, if you do the close slash, you will be plus, and plus enough to make it a real string. And if you do a command grab, okay, a real strike throw. This is a very fast-paced setup, so opponents will struggle to deal with this. So we got two ways to cheese command grab off of mix. We got two ways to cheese it from escrow. One using buttons to trap them into pressing or into escrow fastfall. Extremely stylish. I recommend learning this. It's slightly technical, but I believe in you, Faust players. You can do it. You already play Faust. Why stop here? So all these ways are great. We talked about the empty safe jump that we can do, which is very vague. Only lose to fuzzy jumping and mashing. And we talked about Scarecrow PRC, of course, and J2K fast RC. Other than that, there is just one more important situation to know kind of when you can get a cheesed command grab situation. And it generally happens when you do your love Oki. So when you run into a situation like this, where you do your love Oki and you get this JSJH, you can actually skip the JH, and as you can see, it auto times a command grab. They will have to mash a 5-frame button or lower to beat this or jump. Of course, your JH into close slash is pretty scary if you do it. So mashing there is scary. That's me fucking up. As you can see, it's all a real string, so they can't mash normally, but you can delay it to frame trap them. And another option is doing just JD love Oki into drift down. As you can see, there's barely any pushback, and you can get a command grab. So these are two different situations from love Oki, where you can get a command grab, which they won't be expecting. Again, make sure to mix up your options and to throw this in whenever you want that extra command grab to get your pressure going. Or if you have meter to throw the opponent and not sure how, these are ways that you can do it. Unless you fuck it up like I just did. Anyway, I hope this will be useful. Thanks everybody for the recent comments. It means a lot to me. I'll try to dish out more and more Faust info so you intermediate players can rise up, and that you high-level players abuse all the gimmicks and tricks that we have in the book in order to take that W home. Okay? I'll see you around on the next one. Thanks for watching, and yeah, good luck on your mix.